Okay, so here is passage 4 of mock 19. So if you look at this particular passage, you realize that this passage is essentially a book review. So there is this book called The Invisible Kingdom by O'Rourke, somebody who happens to be a poet and a writer. So it is an illness memoir which becomes a detective story. So O'Rourke is a poet and writer suffering from several chronic ailments, and then she goes on to detail her experiences with the American medical system. And through this journey, she exposes a lot of flaws that they have, and she mentions the apathy of the doctors, and then she eventually talks about how she veers towards integrative medicine. That's what is mentioned in the last paragraph. So that's this entire passage in a nutshell. Question number 14. All the following serve as evidence for the American medical system being flawed, except. So 3 of them show us the flaw, 1 does not, and that is going to be our answer. So option A, poorly suited to diagnose illnesses derived from multiple causes? Absolutely yes. If you look at the 3rd paragraph, somewhere in the middle, you'll find a sentence that says, part of her problem, it became clear, was that there was no one cause for all her issues, and American medicine was poorly suited to diagnose such a situation. So it is definitely mentioned as a flaw, cannot be our answer. B, the American medical system is not well adapted for people with chronic illnesses. This is also correct. In fact, the entire passage builds up this particular case that the author could not get any relief from that system. C, American doctors are generally uninterested to all except wealthy patients. It has not been mentioned anywhere in the passage as a shortcoming. So according to the passage, we cannot really call it a flaw. D, a severe lack of specialists in primary health care. Absolutely. 3rd paragraph towards the end has this very interesting sentence. It says, the siloing of specialists away from primary care. So when you silo someone, you basically separate that person from the others. So the specialists are separate from primary care, and therefore that's definitely cited as a flaw. So even this can be ruled out. So that essentially leads us to C as our answer. So question number 14, option C.